The thing that excites me the most about digital advertising in 2020 is that I think for the first time, we're really starting to see the convergence of different business units across the advertiser landscape, namely CRM, creative, and media. And the opportunity that we now have is to link the CRM and customer intelligence that an advertiser has with the creative and content strategy, and also the execution and media layer. And I think that was yesterday's challenge. It's just about how we start to bring that to life.
The one thing that I'm really excited about in advertising in 2020 is that the industry is really moving away from those kind of conventional display formats that are slightly ineffective nowadays, and they're really moving towards interactive ads that are engaging and optimized for mobile and video. There's kind of interactivity, which is great. For advertisers and publishers, this now means that there's kind of whole new set of tools, which means that they can also have access to make these formats more interactive, which obviously lend themselves to better campaign metrics and performance.
The promise of, I guess, what we were promised 10 years ago, which was that we'd be able to find any user across any platform and be able to match that user, regardless if they're on TV or on a mobile or on a desktop. So the identity, the promise of a single user identity across the web, really exciting.
I think the biggest opportunity for advertisers is to really drive data-driven signals into their TV advertising, namely through addressable. And I think this is the biggest opportunity outside of the major platforms for media execution.
So advertisers should be really excited for 2020 because there's so many different touch points and ways in which you can reach the consumer, whether it's from app to connected TV. So the technologies are really having to evolve and evolve quickly in order to continue to offer those engaging, impactful formats that work for the advertisers.
The black cloud of the privacy regulation is slowly morphing into more of a positive force, right? And a hopeful exercise where we're seeing the ICO speak more about how that they can grant consumers better understanding of how their data is being used. All the while, they are not averse to advertising. They just want to make it much more reliable and trustworthy.
For consumers, they should be excited about 2020. This is the golden year, if you like, for data being respected. Users can now go online safely and securely, knowing that their data isn't being abused. Of course, adhere to the data regulations around GDPR. We can now offer a premium, fraud-free, brand-safe environment where consumers have complete control.
I think consumers are going to start to see much more customization and personalization. It's something that we're already thinking about here, for instance, of how we personalize news streams in a privacy-first way. And again, consumers will start to get what the promise was 10 years ago, I think, which is that we will be able to show you things that you want and suggest things that we think you want that you genuinely want to consume.